Hello. It's nice to see you. Hello. uh, um. It never gets easier, does it? I always feel like I have such big stage fright. I guess it's only natural to be embarrassed in front of the person you love. But, how are you? How are you? You were wondering where the cute voice was coming from. How are you doing today? I missed you. I see you play Helldivers. I keep getting asked to play Helldivers, but it looks hard. I'm not very good at hard games. I'm not very good at easy games either. You have exams? Oh no! You missed me too. It's your day off? Ah! I'm glad we're spending your day off together. I hope I make it worthwhile. You did an oil change? Ah, that's so cool. I could never do that. Today we're doing a little bit of a Q&A, cause I've been wanting to for a long time, but I don't know. But we could do one today. Not tomorrow, today. Today is Thursday. Is today not Thursday? Did I mess it up? I love you too. Ma. Is that it? Yeah. Anyways, I feel so awkward. I'm so bad at it. Today we are doing a Q&A. There was a lot of questions. Oh, People Happy, welcome to the blankets. Yes, we're doing a Q&A today. I've collected 28 questions from the Google form, but whenever we finish, we'll do some just normal in-chat questions. So in chat, you can ask, and then I will answer. Okay? I'm dying. Okay. My heart rate. I'm sorry. I know that we've been streaming and dating for a long time now. I still get so nervous when I see you. I still get so anxious and my heart starts to race a bunch. And I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. But I decided to wear my heart rate monitor, not for any particular reason. I really like whenever we wear it, and I don't think it's something that only needs to be worn for like gameplay. I think we should just wear it whenever we want, you know? Huh. Okay. Should we start? I feel like it's so difficult to transition into like starting things. Because I also just want to chat with you, but you know, I gotta be like, okay, it's time to start the questions. But let me move into my chair a little bit more. So there's rooms for the questions. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. This is our first question of today, and it says, oh, my brain. Oh, sorry. Where do you see yourself in your future career in VTubing? And do you plan on staying indie forever? Do I plan on staying indie forever? Yes. I mean, I have no desire to move on from here. I just feel like you and I have built something really special together, you know? You and I have worked... You know, we spent so much time together, and... You know, if I went into a corporation, I kind of partly feel like... I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to leave you. Obviously, you could come find me and join me again, but... Like in the next life, but... At the moment, as it is, even if it gets a little bit stressful... Not having a manager to help out sometimes... I do plan on just doing everything myself and trying my best, and... Even if my best isn't, you know, corporation standards... I hope everything I do helps things feel a lot more authentic and real for you, you know? I like this experience that I get to sort of just craft with my own hands. And as where I see myself in the future, I honestly don't know. On Sunday, remember the date! On Sunday, we're doing something really cool, and I think all of you would be very interested in it. So, on Sunday, I hope that you will be there. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. I've been working really hard on it all day. Hopefully I can finish it tonight or tomorrow, and then I can schedule it and you can see what it is. But, everyone will love it, I promise. And if you don't love it, that's okay. But I'm working really hard on it, okay? Nah. But yes, in summary, I'm not really sure where I see myself in the future. I just want to be here, and I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, so... Cat girls or dog girls? I actually put up a poll earlier. 46% of you said cat girls, 22 said dog girls, and 32 said normal girls. Unpopular opinion. Not that there's anything wrong with cat girls. I mean, I love myself a good cat girl, but I personally heavily relate to dog girls. I kinda, you know, sometimes I kind of feel like those dogs that like tuck their tail between their legs and whine a lot and try to like hide in the corner. I feel exactly like that. I feel like a very like scared dog. You know what I mean? And also dogs get like really excited to see their owner, and I get really excited to see you. Not that you're my owner, but I muted myself on accident, that was all. My bad. yeah, I get really excited to see you, and you know, when I see you, I want to go woof woof woof. You make my heart go bow bow bow. I really like you, and woof. But yeah. I've always found dog girls just really relatable. Every time I see a dog girl, I go, oh, that's just like me. That's me. You know? What about you guys? I guess I've been seeing you guys barking in chat. Go woof woof woof. Here, I have an idea. What are you? Instead of saying what you prefer, I actually want to know what you are. Do you want to be kitty or do you want to be puppy? Harpies? Ah. I don't know as much about harpies. I do know about harpy eagles. I love harpy eagles. I think they're cool. Lots of wolves! Lots of wolves and cat. And chat and cat. Puppy, 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 puppy. Flamingo. Puppy, cat, dog. Owl girls. Oh. Dog. Woof woof. Wah wah. I guess wah 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 could be like a type of bark. I see it because it's what I call water. But I guess if I was a dog, I could bark like wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. I missed a memory. Oh no. I'm sorry. The Doise is drawing near pillow. What is Doise? What is Doise? Don't forget Pillow barked at people when she was younger. Don't remind them. Don't remind them. Isn't it bad manners to have your legs up like that? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I move my legs like this. I move my legs like that. I wiggle, 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 wiggle all around. I move my legs like this. I move my legs like that. Wiggle, 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 wiggle all around. Does that answer your question? Okay. Let's see what the next question is. I forgot I put this one in here. I forgot I put this one in here. I did these earlier. I was screenshotting and making these little things. I forgot I put this one. Do you ever look up your own name online? The short answer is yes. The long answer is that I used to look up my name a lot more. I still kind of do on Twitter. That's how I found Alias, but I do like to look up on Twitter to see if any of you are talking about me. But in recent times, I would say that I've been looking at my name on Google a little bit less and not as frequently because so there's this website that has a 4-leaf clover as its symbol, and a lot of the times when I would look up my name I would get results from that, but I saw some scary things and some I don't really know exactly how it works because I've never used it before, but I would scroll through the website where my name was mentioned, and I think everyone's anonymous, and they were just saying some things about me, and then I kind of saw some things that were being said by my mom, about my mom, and I didn't really understand what they were talking about, but I kind of got the impression that they really, really liked my mom. But ever since then, I don't really ego search anymore because I don't really look up my name as much anymore because when I do, I just see that place, and it's kind of scary. and I don't know. It makes my heart race when I mean, my heart is racing just talking about it. My heart is at 127. So the short answer is sometimes. The long answer is not as much anymore. But I hope that answered your question. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea and hope it helps. Okay. Ahem. You poor soul. It's okay, don't pity me. I suffer the consequences. I ego searched on Google and I got struck down. Okay. The next question. Let's say you traveled back in time to the moment you started VTubing. Would there be something you'd say to your past self when you started streaming? Or would you rather not? I'm very interested about your response. Have a nice day! So... Actually, I've been thinking about this question for a while. I've been streaming for... what is it? 8 months now? 8 months now. And... I think... what I would tell myself is that... it's all going to be worth it and you don't need to be so nervous. I've talked about it before, but... I moved really far away from home so I could stream. Because I used to live in the middle of nowhere. Like, I lived around like cornfields and like crops and cows and horses. Just in the middle of nowhere, and the internet was really bad. Like, so bad. Like, it took me hours and sometimes a full day to upload some of my ASMR videos. And I really wanted to, you know, spend this time with you, but I couldn't where I lived, so I moved. And the entire time, I was really nervous because I kind of kept thinking to myself, what if this doesn't work out? You know, what if I can't really, like, afford my apartment? What if no one likes me? What if I'm not good at this? And sometimes now, I still, you know, I worry that maybe one day everyone's just gonna stop liking me, and I'm like, well, this is my favorite thing in the whole world to do. But I think I would tell myself at the start of streaming that it's going to be okay. And you're going to have a lot of fun. And a lot of people, you're gonna get to spend a lot of time with people that love you, and I really appreciate it. But I actually, that's not the part that I was thinking about a lot. Because I know it's not specifically what the question asked. But I kind of want to think of it. I kind of want to answer the question more of like less whenever you started streaming and whenever I started my channel. I started my channel. I think I made it when I was 17. So I started doing 17. I started doing ASMR, I think, when I was 17, and I was still in high school. But I think COVID was a thing. as well. I'm pretty sure that I still went to school for a while. And still recorded some ASMR, so you know. During the day, I'm a normal girl at school. At nighttime, I record yandere roleplay ASMR. But, yeah, I started like how long has it been? Is it almost been 5 years? I don't remember. 4 or 5 years, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. Let me wait. Yeah, close to 5 years. And when I started making ASMR, I think if you told me that I would reach 50,000 subscribers or 20,000 subscribers or even 100,000, I would not have believed you. I kind of would have thought that you were just pulling my leg. Because I started off, you know, just, it was something that I really wanted to do and I wanted to share. It was kind of an outlet, especially since when I was younger. I'd say I struggled a bit more with those possessive feelings and feeling sort of like that yandere-ish. And so I kind of used it as an outlet to get those emotions out. And I don't know, I didn't think that anything would come of it, really. It was kind of just, I wanted to help people and also express myself and have an outlet, and you know, it began to blossom and I really loved it, and you know, this here became like my everything. So I guess if I were to talk to myself those 4 years ago, I think I don't even know what I would tell myself because I wouldn't believe me. I would say, move sooner. Move out sooner. Start sooner. That's what I would tell myself. Get a 3DO. Stop recording on your broken iPhone. But yeah, I think I would just try to encourage myself more. But I hope that answers your question, even if I kind of went a little bit overboard with it. I hope you feel satisfied, okay? What made you want to make an ASMR channel? Wait, did I slightly answer? I think I just answered that on accident. I didn't know. To reiterate, you know, making ASMR was a huge outlet for me. But what actually... I wish I could remember what specifically went through my head when I started it. Because... I genuinely cannot remember, like, at what point I was sitting there and I was like, I'm gonna make an ASMR channel. I just remember... at this rate, we're gonna get through like 10 questions. No! We're already through 5. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know at which point I actually decided to make it. I just know, in general, I really wanted, you know, to help people, but I also wanted to have an outlet, and I wanted to make stuff, you know. But that is, yes, ha ha ha. Let me sip my tea, okay? Okay. If you're okay with sharing, what do your anxieties make you worry about? For me, it's usually existential dread and social anxiety. And how can we as your viewers help you with them? We love you, Pillow. I love you too! I love you so much. You'll be seeing me in a few hours. At your window. Just kidding. So, I feel like the fact that I have anxiety isn't a secret. I talk about it a lot. I was on medication for a year or two, but now that I've moved and there's some complications with the doctor, I'm coming off of my medication because it's been a struggle to get re-prescribed and get more, so I've been coming off of my medication, which means my anxieties have been coming back, and I've been a lot more anxious recently. I think I have a lot of anxieties about... I mean, yes, mainly social stuff, except I don't go outside really, and I don't interact with people. I never leave my apartment. But if I do, I avoid people at all costs, because every time I talk to them, I feel like I'm gonna explode. But, I have a lot of anxieties about being stuck or ending up in more rough situations that I'm unable to get out of. And sometimes I get scared that I procrastinate too much, and I'm gonna keep procrastinating and everything's gonna move on without me, you know? And it's a terrible feeling to have, and I know a lot of you have it too. But you know, in that same vein, I worry about my connections fading. You know, I have a very small handful of people that I'm close to. And, you know, just recently I made a new friend that you guys know about. And that is genuinely like the first time I've made a new friend in like a really long time. I wanted to say years, but I'm not sure. But I think it feels like it's been years. And I always get scared that I'm too annoying, or I spam text too much, or I want to hang out too much. Or maybe, you know, I'm saying things that are annoying, or I don't know how to be funny. You know, I feel like everything I do is constantly creating a new reason for the people around me to hate me. And, you know, it sucks. And I know a lot of you too feel that way, and, you know, it's difficult to tell it to myself, but I want you to know that the people around you probably don't hate you. I don't think the people around you hate you, and, you know, I'm not there, and I can't say for certain. But, you know, the people around you are around you because they love you. And, you know, I think you should try to just take a deep breath and remind yourself that you're here together for a reason, you know? And I don't know. I'm not very good with my wise words, but I kind of just wish that I had a way to help. But I hope if you ever feel like your world is falling apart, that I can be there for you to help calm your heart down a little bit. Because before I started my channel and before I had all of you, every second I felt like I was dying. So, you know, support really does help, and I know it's difficult, but I want to support you the best I can. That got kind of dark. I'm sorry. But I just want you to know that it's going to be okay, and if it's not okay, that's okay too. Yeah, moving on. How much longer do you plan on making ASMR? Forever! making ASMR is actually like my favorite thing in the whole wide world to make. I love making ASMR. I actually I love making like pre-recorded ASMR, but I also love making live ASMR. I think I like live ASMR just a little bit more. Because I really like to see your reactions, you know? And I like whenever you request me to do something and I can do it and it makes you happy. Yeah. I very, very genuinely never plan to stop making ASMR. And every week I would like to continue doing ASMR stuff. The only exception is going to be, this Sunday, because what I'm uploading is not an ASMR. But, you know, I love making ASMR. Even, like, no matter what, I just always want to make ASMR. It's so fun! It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I love ASMR. ASMR is my passion, yeah! It is a date? It kind of is a date. I was thinking my thing on Sunday is kind of like a date, yeah. Next question. When chat says your ASMR tickles, you call us cute. Is pillow ticklish? If so, where? Ah! Do you want to guess where I'm ticklish? I haven't been tickled in years. I feel like the last time I was tickled was when I was a kid. But I still remember... Like, I still remember, like, being super ticklish. My wings. I guess my wings would be a little bit ticklish, wouldn't they? Why is your heart rate so high? Because I'm nervous. I'm nervous talking to you. Hi, thanks for the ASMR. It really helped me to sleep better. Oh! I'm sorry. I went to clap my hands like I always do. And I almost knocked over my tea. Anyways, I'm really, really, really ticklish on, you know, like my feet, my armpits, my neck, my tummy. Well, not really like my tummy, but my waist. Kind of everywhere, I guess. I'm very ticklish. I'm just like I don't really have physical interactions much. But I have to imagine, since it's been like years since I've been tickled, if I got tickled again, it might be like crazy. Like I just haven't been tickled in so long. Are you more of an extrovert or an introvert? Why don't you take a guess? I don't think there's ever been a point in my life where I was an extrovert. Even when I was at school and I managed to make friends, the entire time that I was like around my friends, I always just like hid behind them and I was always the quiet one in the group. Yeah, I was that person that like, if the teacher said to do like, oh, we're doing groups of 3, I would be the left out one. But I'm very scared to take out the trash sometimes because if I take out the trash, someone might see me and then they know I exist and that's scary. I'm really bad at having to schedule doctor's appointments. If someone like... if a store scams me or charges me twice, I'm too scared to let them know. Just like anything that involves any sort of contact or like communication, I immediately die. I don't know how to talk to people. And I don't know why I'm like this. I've been like this my whole life. When I was a kid, if a teacher said something to me, even if it was good, I'd just start crying. And I got bullied a lot for that because no matter what someone said to me, I would just start crying. So, yeah, I think I would say I'm an introvert. I don't know how to be an extrovert. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to do any of that. Uh, um, it's kind of funny. When I was like in my late teenager years, you know, like 16, 17, 18, I remember like my grandpa and other like family members would ask me all the time if I was ever gonna get a boyfriend. And I think eventually they kind of just gave up on asking. Because every time they would ask, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. But you know what? I have chat now. Mwah! Mwah! Kiss, kiss, kiss. But yes, people are scary. I don't know how to do anything. Mwah! Next question! What was your first job, and what was it like? Do you miss anyone from it? Nope! When I don't remember if it was 15 or 16, I got a job at a small pizzeria. And I was the only waitress, and I was also the only dishwasher, and the table cleaner, and the cash register. So basically, I would work alone, and anything that wasn't cooking the pizza, I had to do. So I had to mop the floors. I had to attend every customer. I had to do everything. It was all my job, and I got paid $3 an hour. And my boss took 20% of all of my tips. The end. Apparently, he like never washed his hands either, and he was definitely breaking multiple like FDA violations. I think he would like scratch his butt and go back to making the pizza. How is it legal? It wasn't. It wasn't legal. It most certainly wasn't. I think a few years ago it actually shut down. So good on that. But yeah, it was an absolutely terrible job. I was making like no money. Sometimes I worked all day from like, I don't know, like 10 to 7. And I would be the only one. And it sucked really bad because the internet there was also terrible, and he hated when I was on my phone anyways. So even if there was like a slow day and no one was coming in, I was literally being paid to like either sit there for $3 an hour or clean up and all that stuff, and it really sucked. But it was my only way of making money, so I did it, and yeah, that was my first job. I hate it. I would never go back. I don't miss anyone from it. I don't miss it at all. Hated it, absolutely. Glad you're free of that heck hole. Me too. Me too. Did not ever work in a pizza place. Har 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 har. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter? I must know what you believe is superior. I want to make a poll. I love making polls. I would make more polls, but I hate that I have to look over here to make them, and then you see me at my bad angle. Peanut butter. Crunchy. Smooth. Okay, I kind of struggle with this question because when I was younger, I think I used to eat a lot more PB&Js. And I definitely, I think I did prefer crunchy. I think I remember asking my mom for crunchy all the time. But now that I'm older, whenever I eat like peanut butter that's crunchy, the little nuts always get stuck in my teeth. And I'll just have like nuts in there. And I don't like that. So when I was a kid, I would have said crunchy. And now that I'm older, I will say smooth. I want smooth peanut butter. You like the swirls one? Yeah! I thought the swirls ones are cool. I think one time when I was a kid, I put one in the cart and my mom checked out with it and she didn't notice. And whenever she noticed, she made me go to the Walmart cash people and get a refund. She said, the swirly peanut butter jelly is too expensive. Go refund it right now. And I went, aww. Let's see, what is chat voting? Whoa! 60% of you prefer smooth. I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you get it. Smooth. Smooth. Next question. Can you take me outside for a bit? I'm getting pale. No! I'm a lurker in chat, and I've been a lurker for a long time. Your streams and your... Wait, did I read it? I'm a lurker in chat, and I've been a lurker for a long time. Your streams, your videos for a long time before you even debuted your model. I'm even too scared to join the Discord server. My question is this. I know you say you love all your pillows. Does that include those of us who never say anything and never will say anything? The ones of us that are basically invisible? Yes. Very much so. There aren't too many people I watch. I watch a few, I watch like Korone, cause she's my Oshi. And, I also watch some, like, YouTubers a lot that are not, like, VTubers. Like, I watch a lot of Stardew Valley, a lot of Stardew Valley YouTubers. I watch other stuff. And, you know, I never interact with the community, not even the slightest. But you know what? That's okay. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with just wanting to listen. And, you know, to those of you that just listen to me in the background, maybe while you draw or while you work or just for some nice background noise, I love you and I appreciate you. And, you know, if you're non-verbal, I'll still kiss your head and hold you. Our love is not defined by words, you know? So, yes, do not worry. I do not love you any less. That's kind of cheesy, my bad. Lurking is pretty normal, lol, don't worry about it, chat. That's true. I'm listening while building furniture right now. Wow! I see that. I can see that right now. On my camera? My monitors? Pillar's chat is the first one that got me out a bit. I'm just out there, so come on out. Yeah! Yes, you have no obligation to say anything, but you always can if you want to, okay? And you're safe here. I try my best to make sure that all of you are very loving and accepting. And if you aren't, I'll bonk you on the head, okay? So make sure to accept everyone and treat them with kindness, okay? Lurky here. Sometimes it's hard for us to say something because we're either doing something else or don't know what to say, and that's okay. X-Master, welcome to Pillowcase. But yes, Ma. It's totally okay. Please do not worry. I feel no ill will towards you. Can we get bonks either way? No! I'm not going to bonk you. No. Anyways, hee hee hoo hoo hee hee hoo hoo haha. On to the next one. Wah wah wah. How tall are you really? Is it 3 apples or 6 apples tall? Why are you asking me that? Do you work for the government? Why do you need to know? Why do you need to know how many apples tall I am? Would you care if I was 100 apples tall? Would you care if I was 1 apple tall? I don't think you need to know. I think if you close your eyes, I'm as many apples tall as you can imagine me to be. I am all the apples in the universe. I'm every apple that's ever been made. Arc boy, welcome to Pillowcase. Wah 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 wah. But I'll let you in on a little secret. I am not actually 3 or 6 apples tall. Since I'm in your head, I'm in your dreams. I'm actually like, whenever you close your eyes in your dream, I'm as big as you love me. Not really. If I was as big as I love you, I think I'd be like this. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm as big as what I'm trying to say is I'm as tall as you want me to be. Because I wanna make you happy. That's my goal. My goal is to make you happy. So if you want me to be taller than you, then I can be taller than you. If you want me to be shorter than you, then I can be shorter than you. If you want me to be 3 feet tall, I can be 3 feet tall. If you want me to be 8 feet tall, I can be 8 feet tall. I'm talking so fast. Breathe. Okay. Deep breaths. No need to get worked up. It's okay. No need to get worked up. It's okay. Remember to drink tea. Okay, I'll drink. I'll drink my tea. I've been using lavender tea to try and help with my anxiety. I think it's been working. I don't know. I see some of you putting your height. I don't say this to make you feel better, but I want you to know that I don't have height preferences. I'm not the type of girl that wants someone super tall or like I care that you're short or anything. Like I'm a very emotionally bonded person and physical looks don't matter to me. I've never cared about the way that like people look. I just care about our like emotional bond together, you know? I think that's what's most important. If I love you and I love your personality and I love being with you, I think this is important, you know? I think it comes from the fact that my mom cares really heavily about how people look. And there's been a lot of relationships where she's like, my mom has been with people, but she'll be like, ugh, he makes me so happy, but he's so ugly. And I've never understood that, because she would like break up with people because she thought she didn't like how they looked, and I don't get it. If you love someone, why should it matter how they look? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Anyways, let's move on, okay? So I'm as tall as you want me to be. Yeah. Ahem. We sometimes ask, what is Pillow? Why is Pillow? However, I am here to ask, how is Pillow? Are you feeling okay? Are you keeping healthy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna very gently place your question back down on the table, okay? It's a lovely question, but I don't know how to answer it. Let me shake off these. Let me shake off these bad guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! Can you speak another language? I can speak wah 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 wah. I can speak wah 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 wah. Do you play Genshin Impact? If so, who's your favorite character? Some of you... I do play Genshin. Not regularly because there's so many updates and I get really overwhelmed. And I'm really bad at keeping up with it. I've been playing since release, but I just suck at keeping up with it. And there's so much to do and it's really overwhelming. I do have a favorite character. Some of you know it. And I want you guys to guess. I want you all to guess my favorite character. Because most of the time, people don't get it right. I'll give you... Stop! You already know! You guys already know. Just telling everyone. My favorite character is Dottore. I love Dottore. My favorite character types are evil characters and scientists. And he's like an evil scientist. And I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool that he's evil and he does science. I think it's awesome. I don't know if I specifically have a favorite playable character, but I have a few that I love. I love Zhongli, Yai, Kokomi, Albedo, Sucrose, and I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Oh, Baizhu. Those are my favorite characters. He. As someone with such cute art, do you have any advice for someone who wants to learn how to draw? Who, me? Ha 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 ha. He ha ha. He ha ha ha. He he ha ha. I really appreciate it though. I think it's really nice that you think my art is cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do I have advice? I think the best advice that I can give... So, I'm giving this advice because a lot of people, when they're drawing, feel guilty about using references and resources. And I know that sounds a little bit, like, odd, but I also had that issue for a really long time. I used to feel kind of bad about, like, I don't know, I would use references and or like resources. I'm like, oh, I'm cheating. So like an example is a lot of the time when I draw full body stuff, because I use Clip Studio Paint for all my art. Like I drew everything that you're seeing right now. I draw, yes, but I like to use like the 3D models for anatomy, you know? And I think there's a lot of people who get really scared about using the 3D models for their art. But it's very helpful, and it's there for a reason, you know? It's not like something that you're like very sneakily getting into. And I think it's okay as long as you're like I think you don't have to be open about it, but if you are open about it, that's cool too. But yeah. Like the default, like the like gray models, they're very helpful for like posing and all that kind of stuff. And if you have resources, definitely use them, because it will help you so much with your art, and you'll feel a lot less stressed. Yeah, that is the advice I can give. I hope, like I don't. It's difficult to give advice to artists without looking at their art specifically, but even then, I'm not a professional, so sometimes I feel nervous about specifically like giving advice, because what if the advice I give, you know, tarnishes or like hurts someone instead, you know? But I think it's also important to draw what makes you happy, because that is what will motivate you the most. Yeah. Next question. Hey, pillow, beloved, schnookums, sweetheart. Do you like hamsters? So, I picked this question for a very specific reason, and it's because I used to have a hamster. And you know how everyone says that if you have a hamster, you're gonna have a story about it dying? Well, I have a story about it dying. I have a story about when my hamster died. Are you ready? Okay. So I don't remember what grade I was in. It might have been 8th grade or my freshman year of high school. I don't remember. It's so blurry. But I went to a festival with one of my friends. So I had a hamster at home. I don't remember what the hamster's name was, but I loved the hamster. It was in a cage at the bottom of my bed, and I loved it, and I spent a lot of time with it, and I held it and all the time and all that kind of stuff. I went to a festival for a few hours. I came home and it was dead. And I cried. I cried a lot. I don't know why it died. I don't know why my hamster died. But I went to my mom crying, and I showed it to her, and my mom was like, "Oh man, let's bury it outside." Well, we went and buried it outside, and the coyotes ate it. The coyotes ate my dead hamster. That is my story. The end. But I do like hamsters. I look at a lot of like hamster accounts on Twitter. I'm a big fan of small animals. I like them. They make me happy. Happy, happy, happy. Bow, 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 bow. One day I hope to get another rabbit. Rabbits are my favorite type of pet. I just don't want to get in a rabbit. I just don't want a rabbit while I have an apartment, because they're kind of just a lot of maintenance, and I really don't want to. Yeah, it's such a small apartment. I don't think it'd be fitting for a rabbit, but hopefully one day in a few years I can get another bunny. Hop, hop, hop. Uh-oh. Ahem. Oftentimes you talk about your social anxiety and your lack of social interactions. Do you think you'll ever be able to cross that wall? I do not. And I think there was a really long time growing up where, like, there was a really long time growing up where I would wonder that all the time. I always wondered if I would ever be able to get over my social anxiety and my struggles, and if I'd ever be able to go talk to anyone normally and make phone calls. And I don't think I will. At some point, I kind of just had to accept it because I was so hard on myself about it too. Because I always asked myself, why can't I just be normal? I was like, why can't I be normal? Points for honesty. Thank you, Chaos. Thank you for the super. But I used to be hard on myself because I used to just wish that I could be normal and I could talk to people. But I don't think you can be a 60-year-old with social anxiety. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna become an old lady and I'm gonna still be socially anxious. I'm gonna be scared. But yeah, I think I'm going to forever just be really scared, and that's okay, I guess. Oh, bye, Soviet Union, goodbye. But, you know, maybe I just shouldn't be so hard on myself for, you know, being scared. And you shouldn't either. And you don't need to force yourself to get over your anxieties. It's okay. I hope. Yeah, I don't know. Acronym. I always want to say acronym. Acronym. We're all a little quirky around here. The pillows get a little quirky at night. Next question. Oh, Sandbar. You always have us. Yeah. You are my only interaction with the real world. Next question. When people tell you how you've positively affected their life by providing... Wait, when people tell you how you've positively affected their life by providing comfort and a sense of warmth, how does that make you feel? Does it give you motivation to keep going, and does it give you a sense of fulfillment? Being told that you're making positive changes in someone's life? Yes! I mean, it's my main motivator to wake up in the morning. A lot of the times I wake up and I immediately start reading, like, stuff that you've said, you know? And every single time that you tell me that I helped you sleep or I helped you relax, you know? I get really happy. I don't know. It makes me feel really nice getting to bring you comfort and, you know, get rid of all the anxieties, because my anxiety is really bad and I know what it's like to be there. I know what it's like to be scared and worried and unable to sleep at night. And I'm really happy that I'm able to help you, because that's all I want to do. So, yeah. Your happiness is my motivation to get out of bed in the morning, so I hope I can always bring you comfort. Thank you for being here. And I always want to do what I can to make you happy. Yeah! Wah 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 wah. You always help me sleep and relax. I'm so happy, Daniel. Seriously, this is all too relatable, being driven by just wanting to be positive and influenced by others. I'm glad you agree, Zeddy. How do you handle your anxiety, if at all? I don't. Vinix, I'm a fellow introvert, so understand the struggle. I'm glad you understand the struggle. Well, no! I'm not glad you understand the struggle, actually. I wish you didn't have to understand the struggle. What? I wish you didn't have to understand the struggle. I always listen to your audience pillow. You never fail to make me fall asleep. Yeah! I'm so happy. I want to help you fall asleep every night. I want to be inside your head, you know? Needs hugs and head pats. I haven't had a hug in 10 million years. Do you take medicine for the anxiety? I used to, but as of like a week ago, I've been coming off of it because I can't get it anymore. You actually live in my head, not even joking? Yay! Yay! Hidden! Then I'll make sure to thank you lots. Thank you for fighting my insomnia. Bye-bye, insomnia. Insomnia, forget beam. Blasting it away. No more insomnia. Next question. Can I marry you? Huh? Me? You wanna marry me? Huh? Me of all people? I don't know if you're making a good decision there, buddy. I don't know if you're making a good decision. Okay. Hypothetical. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, and I want you to imagine this, okay? You and I, we are like 40 years old, and we are living together. And I am super, I'm introverted, and I'm a big crybaby, and I'm in bed, and I'm really sad. And I'm really clingy and needy, and I need your constant affirmations to make me feel better. And I'll never leave you alone. And you try to go to the restroom to get away from me and have some alone time, but I get really lonely when you're gone, so I try to follow you to the restroom. Oh yeah, that's the dream. No! You're supposed to say it's a terrible dream. You're supposed to not like it. Realistically, I kind of think I'd be not a very good wife. I think I'd just be like a bothersome wife. I've got that mental illness and I'm really clingy. And I don't think I cook very good food. I see no problems here. You're crazy. You're bonkers. But even if I struggle and I got that illness, I'll still do everything I can to make you feel better and make you happy because, you know, your happiness means more to me than anything. So, I hope that if we get married one day, that I'm a good wife. Next question. Hi, Pillow. My question is, how are you so good at improvising? What do you think about doing it? Do you have a strategy? You can cook really well? Eh? Are you gonna cook for me? Haha. I'll eat it all. Eat all your food. No. Chaos Court. Actually, I have a very needy... Oh, you had a very needy girlfriend. I got a little scared. I actually had a very needy girlfriend for 3 years. I wouldn't leave the house, and I'd do anything. She left me for my friend when I tried to make her get a job. No! That's actually really toxic. You shouldn't have to deal with that. I'm glad that you don't have to be with her anymore, because I feel like in a relationship, like even if I'm depressed, if we need money, I'm gonna go to work. I don't want to make you have to like do everything on your own, you know? It's just terrible, and that would make you feel not good. I think it's important whenever you're in a relationship to help each other out, you know? You shouldn't be in a relationship to like take advantage of someone. It's bad. Anyways, alright. How are you gonna improvise? When I was a kid, on Halloween, when I was a kid, most Halloweens, we couldn't afford Halloween costumes. And so my mom would pour glue, like actual glue, all over me, and she would roll me around in the dirt. And I was a zombie. And I got really into character, and I would bite everyone, and I got in trouble. But, you know, I was improvising. I was being a zombie. Thank you, Chaos, for the super. Anyways, so I don't know. My whole life, I think the reason that I like improvision so much is because when I was younger, and I didn't have like friends, and I was in a really bad place. The only way that I could really like, I guess like pretending to be characters is my coping mechanism, you know? And so I think I'm just kind of, it's like natural for me, I don't know. Does your real name start with an L? No? It starts with a P. Huh? Anyways, yeah. I've always just very much been like, improvision and stuff, you know. So that is just kind of my thing. I think, I don't know, I was gonna say maybe because I got in theater class, but I was only temporarily in theater class in like middle school. Does zombie deer existed before pillow deer? I guess technically. Maybe? My real name is Pillow, yes sir. Next question! Ideal first date. Okay. This is one that I've thought about for a really long time. So, hold on, I'm gonna drink my tea again. So I kind of thought about. Oh, Jal, thank you. Thank you for joining. The heart rate. Are you new here? My heart rate is very high resting. I have like a little bit of a rapid heart condition, so. Anyways, oh, Lunar Skywolf. It's just called winging it, and try not to think and get too into it. By the way, the zombie bud is too cute. Bye, 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 bye. Ah, thank you. Okay, so my ideal first date. I thought about this a lot, and the answer is I don't know. I've never been on a date. I don't think I have. Kind of trying to remember. But how do you connect your heart to stream? I have a heart rate monitor. I wear it around like my chest, and it shows you my heart rate. Anyways, so when I was a kid, wait, what was I saying? Why am I talking about? Not when I was a kid. What am I on about? My ideal first date, I don't have one. I don't think I've ever been on a date before. And so like I just don't really have an idea of what, like, I don't know. I try to think about what I would do for something like a first date, and when I start to think about oh, Madison, welcome. But when I start to think about like the like if I was on a date with someone, I wouldn't know how to talk to them. I wouldn't know what to say, or If we're eating lunch together, I have to make conversation, right? How do I make conversation? If we go to the beach, do we just walk quietly on the beach? I don't. It's hard to think of an ideal first date because I don't know. I feel like in any date situation, I would just do a terrible job. I think I would just do a terrible job, and I wouldn't know how to do it. You feel me? She's too relatable. I don't know. I just wouldn't know how to do a date. How about a quiet walk in a pretty place? That would be even scarier. Because we're in silence, and I'd feel like every time like I gulp or make a noise, you'd be able to hear it, and it would be awkward, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know. I just wouldn't know. Mime date? I don't know if I'd be a good mime. Alright, next question. My friends call me weird for enjoying your content. Am I a weirdo? Nope. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? I really like Spirited Away. Anyways, I do not think that you are a weirdo for enjoying my content. But also, ASMR is like a de-stressor for a lot of people. And what about being abducted by aliens? Don't joke about my worst fear like that. I'll get ya. Just kidding. But you know, ASMR is a huge like de-stressor for a lot of people, you know? And I don't think there's anything weird about having something that helps you relax, you know? It's important. You know, relaxing is very good for you. And if listening to stuff like ASMR or having, you know, my streams on, you know, makes you happy, what's wrong with that? You know, are you weird for being happy? So, I don't think you're weird, but maybe I'm a little bit biased, you know? And even if you were weird, why does it matter? What is the saying? I'm cringe, but I am free. I am cringe, but I am free. Isn't that what matters? Isn't that what matters? Next question. What clothing store is this pillow like? Goodwill. I don't know of any of the clothes that I own. I think I have a button up and a skirt that are not from a thrift store. But most of my clothes are thrifted, just because it's really affordable. And since I don't go out very much, I also don't need as many clothes, I guess. But I like to save money, so yeah. Hehe. Also, thrifting is also good for the environment, so... What type of clothes do you wear? Oh, thanks for the stream. I gotta go. Bye, everyone. Bye, Tom. I like to wear cozy, baggy clothes. I like baggy clothes. Next question. What are your thoughts on the subsection of your fan base at Lyft? You are a big motivation for my lifting personally, and would love to know what you think of us. Oh, Santino, welcome to Pillowcase. So... I don't even know how long you guys have been there. But like, for a really long time, there's been, a secret thread in my Discord server of people that just share their like workouts and their muscles. And I look at it, I see you. So and you know what? It kind of makes me happy. Before I even started streaming, a really long time ago, I saw a meme of like another VTuber, and it was like them lifting like crazy, and in their headphones was that VTuber. And for a really long time, I thought about that too. I was like, I want to be someone's motivation for doing push-ups and working out. I wanna be your motivation to get stronger. I want it to be me. So even if you might feel like it's a little silly, I love it. I think it's so cool, and I approve of it. 10 out of 10. I live while listening to your ASMR every day. Ah, whispering in your ear like, I kidnap you. You can work out. You can do it. Get in my basement. I love you. Isn't it silly? Hee-hoo-ha. Next question, okay? Be cringe and be free. Embracing your passions and wearing your heart on your sleeve is not a bad thing. Ah, very true, Joey. You speak words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. And I agree with them, yes. Be cringe. Be free. Hee-hee-hoo-hoo-ha-ha. Next question. If you had a real-life pillow chat, what would you do? How many would you get? And would you snuggle them? Would you eat them? I was thinking about this earlier. If I had a pillow, I would hold you in my lap. I would hold you in my lap while I work, and I would squeeze you. And whenever I started to get stressed out, I would tilt my head down and I'd go sniff, 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 and I would be really happy. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do if I had you. I would just want to hold you in my lap while I work, you know? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Next question. When you do an ASMR video, do you picture someone on the other side that you're talking to? If so, does who or what you picture change from video to video? I've talked about this a little bit before. I do actually. Even from whenever I started recording my videos years ago. I close my eyes when I record my ASMR. And if they're open, I'm like dazed out a little. And I'm like going around my microphone and I'm like touching the ears, and I use my imagination to imagine that it's like really you. But it helps. It helps me get immersive, you know? It helps me get immersive and get really comfortable with it, you know? You know? But yeah, every time I do ASMR, I close my eyes and I imagine there's like a real head in front of me, okay? It's a little silly, but it helps. And it also makes it, I like it more, I don't know. I like it. But that was actually the last of the pre-picked questions. So, I wanted to go ahead and answer some like, like an actual head, not even a body. I'll let you figure that out. I'll let you assume what you want to assume, okay? But, that was all of my pre-questions, so I want to go ahead and just answer some questions that you guys have. And not some, like, ones that I screenshotted. So, what do you want to know? We'll do a good few amount, okay? Would you still love us if we were a slug? Always. Yes. I remember you said you started 5 years ago, but your videos and community posts cut off for 3 years ago. I'm kind of curious what happened, if you don't mind. I actually think it was 4 years ago. I think 5 years ago is too big of a time. I think I'm wrong about that, but I deleted a lot of videos because the art in them wasn't mine. One day I would like to get rid of most of the videos that don't have my art as them. And also, I think I was just embarrassed by a lot of my older audios because I was just so young. I was so young when making them, you know? I was just embarrassed. Do you use realize or realize? What's the difference? Favorite anime villain? Oh. My favorite anime villain. Fish, spaghetti, or meat? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. What was the other question? I forgot. I forgot. Did you make your Vtuber model? Yes. I did. I didn't rig it though. The person that rigged it is in the description. How do you practice ASMR? Do you listen to other ASMR artists? Do you listen back to your own ASMR and take notes? I wouldn't say I practice often. I kind of just do it. I feel like I've been doing it for so long now that I don't need to. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I do want to practice a little. And I do sort of just go on YouTube and look up like ASMR roleplay. And I'll go to some of the IRL ASMR artists. And I will watch their stuff and see what methods they use. Sometimes. But not too much. Do you like frogs? I do! I am a big frog fan. Ribbit! Ribbit, 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 ribbit! I love frogs. I wouldn't mind having a few pet frogs, but terrariums are really expensive and I kind of don't want to... I don't know, I don't think I'd be a great frog owner for some reason. Oh, who's my favorite villain? I feel like I have one in mind, but I don't... It's on the tip of my tongue. I mean, does Dotori from Genshin count as an anime villain? I guess not. Have you ever tried frog legs before? I have. Actually, I like the texture and taste of them. They kind of remind me of, like, chicken legs. What's your favorite anime? I usually say Devilman Crybaby, but I haven't watched it in a really long time. Are you gonna do more horror story ASMR? I did the Yandere one recently, last month, didn't I? But yes, eventually. I'm really enjoying exploring and doing, like, other stuff, too. Like, the spa one was so much fun to make. I really like the spa one. Favorite type of pillow? I don't know. I sleep with a few non-living pillows. I think they're like memory foam. Do you like Alias more than us? No? I also haven't known Alias as long as I've known you. I like Alias a lot though, but I feel bad trying to say like I like one more than the other. I don't like anyone more than someone else. Makes me feel sad. Because like imagine, I want you to imagine that like you're going to your friend and you ask your friend, "Hey, do you like so and so more than me?" And you're the so and so, I think, and you're like listening, and they're like, "Yeah, I like you more than chat." You know, it's like that would really hurt to hear. And I never want to hurt anyone by saying that I like someone more than someone else, you know? But I'm really just happy to have like a friend that I can hang out with, I guess. My first ever VTuber friend. Yeah. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? If so, how far you got? I think I have over like 1,000 hours in Stardew Valley in total. I've played so much. I actually played when 1.6 came out, and I'm like 75% of the way to perfection. I haven't played in a while though. I got kind of tired. Any advice for writing? I don't know anything about writing. Sometimes I like to role play with one friend in specific, but not very intently. Like there's only a few details. It's not very good writing anyways. I don't really know much about writing. Will you do a Transformers toy review, please? I think Transfer toys are cool. Imagine the engineering that has to go into making it like fold into a car. It's very impressive, huh? Favorite cake? Tiramisu and tres leches. Have you ever played The Sims? Long time ago on my PlayStation 2, I used to play The Sims. Megatron. If I pull out Megatron right now, it may look a little weird. This isn't really a question, but I just want to say thank you for all the work you do. I want to love you forever, and hope you always feel loved and supported in chat. I do. I feel very, very happy with you. Yeah. Wow. How long did it take to grow the channel to it is right now? 4 years. But, you know, we all worked together to get here. Power Rangers or Transformers? I'm not really a fan of either. But I guess if I had to pick one, Transformers. I kind of have some bad memories with Power Rangers. So I kind of don't want to, you know, do anything with Power Rangers. Did you enjoy the poem I made for you? Would you like me to write you more of them? It was beautiful! I loved it. I loved it so much. Thank you for writing it. Is there anything about yourself you'd want to change? My inability to call the doctor and get more medication. My inability to schedule a doctor's appointment. Why is your hair orange? Is there a specific reason? It's salmon! My hair is salmon. It's because I love it. I think it's a good color. And I don't know. What is your opinion on lettuce? More lettuce? What? You guys have a huge obsession with lettuce recently. Is there like a meme that I'm missing? Travel spot like Beach Mountain City? I think the mountains are beautiful, but they kind of make me feel a little scared because they're so big. And you can get lost in them so easily, you know. Does my bedroom count as a location? What if I just like my bedroom? What if I want to hide in my bedroom all day? Hmm. A place you want to travel to someday? I've never been to Disney World before. I kind of want to go to Disney World. Should he go to sleep right now? Yes. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. La 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 la. Can I be honest with you? I'm starting to feel a little anxious. I mean, I already was earlier, but my heart rate... I know I don't have my heart monitor on anymore. I was just getting anxious. I was kind of embarrassed. Did you ever play a Souls game? I don't know. Wait, Bloodborne! I always forget that Bloodborne counts as a soul game. Yeah, I like Bloodborne. How much crimes have you committed? Based off the ASMR roleplays, and which do you think is the worst? Murder! I don't know how many crimes, so... I've done quite a few murders in my roleplays, I think. How do you feel about the tax evasion ASMR pillow? I think the tax evasion girl needs to be arrested. Are you a little caregiver or switch? What does that mean? Do you like pineapple pizza? I don't hate it. It's not my preference, but I'm not the type of person that hates it. I'll eat it, but I don't think I really order it myself though. Do I have to pay child support? Huh? We don't have a baby. What's your love language? I think just quality time. I like spending time together. It makes me happy. What's your future idea for your next ASMR? That's a good question. I don't know if right now I have any big ideas. They kind of just like... I kind of just have to be in the mood for it, I guess. I don't know. I'll be sitting around and I'm like, whoa, I should do this. But also, I read the video suggestion tab in my ASMR server, and I use that as a reference a lot. Why is your ASMR so good? So many people like my ASMR, and I feel like until I figure out how to completely get rid of the static in the background, I'm always gonna feel like it's trash. Every single one of my ASMR videos is full of static, and I don't know what to do. Soundproof your room. It's a little difficult. Maybe if I ever move into a house, I'll soundproof it, but in just like a little apartment, you know, there's only so much I can do without damaging the walls, I guess. Oh, you like the static? Oh. If you like it, that's good. Have you tried wrapping yourself in a comforter and going in the closet? Oh, you're asking for the static. It immediately reminded me of, like, when I was a kid and there would be tornadoes and my mom would wrap me in a blanket and shove me in the closet. Do you have any advice for upcoming ASMRists? Have you uploaded any yet? Can you wish me luck on my last final ever tomorrow? Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm wishing you good luck. I know that you can do it, and I'm rooting for you. You can do it. I believe in you. I love you, love you, love you. You can do the final. Woohoo! chaos. I'm sorry. It might have just been a question I didn't feel comfortable answering. I don't remember. Sometimes if I skip it, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that. My advice is you just have to do it. If you want to become if you want to do ASMR, I think anyone can do it. And I think that you just should. You know, I talk all the time about how my first ASMRs, all of them, were recorded in the guest room on the floor and with an iPhone that barely worked. And you know, at that point, you just gotta do it. Because if you don't do it now, then when? Genuinely, right now. Listen. If you're thinking about starting ASMR, just record one. Just do it. Just record it, upload it, and maybe it'll get no views. I don't know. Poppy Playtime 3 when? I'm not sure. I really want to, but I've been putting it off because I'm really scared. Everyone says the third chapter is the longest and also the scariest, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it. I feel like it's going to be one of those streams where I get halfway through and there's going to be something that's too scary and I'm going to have to quit. Are you ever going to bring back your old videos? No. I also just don't have the files for a lot of them because I didn't record them on this computer. Pillow is scared of a little kitty? It's a very scary kitty! It's terrifying! Of course I'm scared. Would you ever consider doing cosplay of any kind? I gave it a go at Anime Expo and it really helped me get out there even with my social anxiety. I think when I was way younger, I tried to do like a 02 cosplay one time. And it looked really bad and I didn't do makeup and I just like had an unbrushed wig off of Amazon. It wasn't really my thing too much though. So no. I also don't want to go to a convention by myself. No thank you. Do you like spicy or sour food? We'll do like 3 more questions by the way. My heart rate is so high and I kind of just want to lay down and try to watch a Stardew Valley speedrun or something and calm myself down. I don't know if it's a little panic attack or what, but... I have watched Darling in the Franxx. But, I don't remember what the question... Oh, spicy or sour? I don't really like sour stuff that much. I don't have a very high spicy tolerance, but in recent years, I've been a little bit more okay with spicy stuff. I just think because I'm getting a little bit older. Go take a break and don't push yourself. Don't worry, I'm not pushing myself. I like being here. I just know that sometimes when I start to get anxious, I end up just like staring. I kind of just dissociate a little, you know. Love you, Pillow. Thanks for the stream. I hope you had fun. I hope it wasn't bad. Wah. 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 Would you like to dance for us on stream right now? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. When I get my 3D model, I'm gonna do a lot of dancing, don't worry. Next comfy morning stream, you should use lettuce? No! I am using fruit though. Do you wah wah regularly on stream? I do! I go wah 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 wah. This is in fact a good time. Ah! I'm so glad. You make goat noises, goat girl. Bah! Bah. Bah, bah. How are you? Uh, how is the pillow? The pillow is... The pillow is... What if we just stared at each other? Will you ever open up Pillowcraft for Bedrock Addiction? Maybe not. I'm not very good at that stuff. I have a mod do everything for me because I don't know how to do it. But why don't we just stare at each other for like a few minutes, okay? Like when we get closer to you, I'll get closer to you. We can stare at each other, you know? Yeah. Let me bring my chair closer, I guess.